Welcome to the launching of Tunku Abdul Rahman University College, Center of Excellence for Big Data Analytics and Artificial Intelligence, also known as CoE, and Hero Esports Arena. Please be seated. The event is starting soon. Launching of Tunku Abdul Rahman University College, Center of Excellence for Big Data Analytics and Artificial Intelligence, also known as CoE, and Hero Esports Arena. Please be seated. The event is starting soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the launching of Tunku Abdul Rahman University College, Center of Excellence for Big Data Analytics and Artificial Intelligence, also known as CoE, and Hero Esports Arena. Please be seated. The event is starting soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the launching of Tunku Abdul Rahman University College, Center of Excellence for Big Data Analytics and Artificial Intelligence, also known as CoE and Hero Esports Arena. Please be seated. The event is starting soon. Before we start our event today, we would like to make a few announcements since we are operating under the new normal. Firstly, please turn off your mobile phone or switch it to silent mode so that it does not interrupt the ceremony later. Secondly, please remember to scan your MySejahtera app and check your temperature. Before entering, you may also turn on your MySejahtera trace. Thirdly, please do not move the seat and ensure safe physical distancing. And lastly, please ensure we follow all the SOPs. Good morning, selamat pagi, 大家早上好, Iniya kalai vanakkam.
Greetings to Dr. Sumitra Nair, Chief Digital Skills and Job Officer of MDEC, Professor Engineer Dr. Lee Zerwei, President of Tunku Abdul Rahman University College, invited guests from the industry, staff and students of Tunku Abdul Rahman University College, distinguished alumni, guests and members of media. A very warm welcome to the launching ceremony of Tunku Abdul Rahman University College's Center of Excellence for Big Data Analytics and Artificial Intelligence, also known as CoE and Hero Esports Arena.
Before we proceed, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Tan Jun Wen.
My name is Neela Mitra. We are from Faculty of Computing and Information Technology, and we will be your MC for today.
We are here on this auspicious morning to witness the exciting launch of the CoE and Hero Esports Arena, which should definitely bring great benefit to the Tunku Abdul Rahman University College community and society at large. The CoE is a joint collaboration with MDEC in 2020, and it aims to foster more and more talents in the field of big data analytics and AI. By bringing together big data analytics and AI, we can help companies improve business performance and efficiency by anticipating and capitalizing on emerging industry and market trends.
Meanwhile, Hero Esports Arena aims to nurture future esports talents while bringing the excitement of live esports tournament online where players of all levels of skills compete to be the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for National Anthem Negaraku.
Everyone, you may now be seated. Next, let us enjoy a special robotic dance performance that has been prepared by our very own Tunku Abdul Rahman University College students. Okay.
我种下一颗种子，终于长出了果实。今天是个伟大日子，摘下星星送给你，摘下月亮送给你，让太阳每天为你升起。变成蜡烛燃烧自己，只为照亮你。把我一切都献给你，只要你欢喜。你让我每个明天都变得有意义。生命虽短，爱你永远不离不弃。你是我的小呀小苹果，怎么爱你都不嫌多。红红的小鸟温暖我的心窝，点亮我生命的火。你是我的小呀小苹果，就像天边最美的云朵。春天又来到了，花开满山坡，种下希望就会收获。
Wow, what an interesting robotic dance move. I believe that technological advancement does not stop there. Without further ado, I invite... Without further ado, I invite Professor Engineer Dr. Lee Ziwei, President of Tunku Abdul Rahman University College, to give his welcome speech.
Thank you very much. A very good morning to Dr. Sumitra, the Chief Digital Skill and Job Officer of Malaysia, Digital Economy Corporation or MDEC. Our friends from MDEC and also from the industries, staff and senior officials of RUC, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. Today is the event in which that we put two initiatives that RUC have embarked on for quite some time already actually. It's just that because of the pandemic and also the MCOs and so on, we have been postponing this initiative, the ceremony until today. And in fact, implementation also has been affected because of the pandemic. But nevertheless, I'm glad that today, this morning, we can make it finally to get it officiated, and of course, more importantly, is what happened after that, the implementation or the executions. So there are two things that we want to share with all our guests here today. Number one is the setup of the CoE on big data analytics and AI. This is an initiative that RUC has undertaken in collaboration with the support from MDEC, in which that we have actually set up a CoE equipped with the latest IT systems and equipment for us to provide or enhance our trainings in IT, in particular in computer science and IT, which in the areas in which we will be able to help the country to develop talents which are needed for the development of the continuous development of the digital economy, in which that all of us right now are experiencing. And also there will be a lot of changes and challenges ahead, in which that Malaysia as a country will not be able to compete in a very competitive kind of environment globally if we don't have the talents. So RUC is playing its part in terms of producing the kind of talent that is needed for our digital economy. So I'm glad that MDEC has been giving us the support all the while, and we were one of the few institutions that has been recognized by MDEC as the premier digitech institutions in the country, and we have I hope that we have not, we have performed up to your expectations so far, I hope, and we will continue to improve. The other thing that we also want to share with you is the Esports Center, or we call it the Hero Esports Arena in the TAUC campus in Kuala Lumpur, this campus. I believe we are one of the few, if not the only one, in this country that has started this Esports Center within the campus of the university. This is a new idea in which that we embarked on it more than a year ago to actually, because we know esports is part of the lifestyle of our youth today, and if this is what our youth are interested in, it would be good if we can actually provide this kind of environment as part of the campus environment to the students. So we started discussing with our partner. We alone as an institutions will not be able to do it successfully without commercial partners. So we started to look around for potential partner, and we have found one, and we have set it up. In fact, it was ready last year, but we couldn't get it started because students are away from the campus for more than a year already. By now it's already almost 2 years. So glad to say that next month onwards, we have planned for students to come back to the campus already. So hopefully things will start moving from now on. So these are the two things that we want to share with you, and we hope that we'll continue to get support from our industry partners here who are here today. And let's work together to make it happen, and to make our future talents have a good campus environment to learn, and also at the same time to have fun. And therefore, eventually when they finish the studies in the university, they will be able to contribute to the nation building. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Engineer Dr. Li Ziwei.
Moving on, we would like to invite our guest of honor, Dr. Sumitra Nair, to deliver her speech on stage.
A very good morning, Professor Engineer Dr. Li Ziwei, President of TAUC, friends of the industry, friends from TAUC, senior faculty and staff of TAUC, and my colleagues from MDEC who are also here today, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's really, really great to see this materialize, and what's even greater is I feel like we got a really good deal, because you buy one, you get one free. So it's not just the CoE on PDA and AI, which I think we've all been really looking forward to launch, but also it's fantastic to see TAUC, taking a lead in esports. The chairs we're sitting on, I'm guessing those are from your esports centers. I felt almost like, I want to start gaming, but of course I'm not a gamer, right? So well done, and congratulations to the management, to the leadership of Prof and your team. I think just to share a little bit of background. Before that, I have to apologize because I was about 15 minutes late. It was an unavoidable situation, and otherwise, I don't like being late, so I'm really, really sorry about that. Now, just a little bit of a background on the CoE and why MDEC was interested in this, and why we started to talk to our premier digital tech institutions, is because I think a lot of work has been done at the faculty level. We've been working closely to train your lecturers and so on and so forth. But then we felt that we needed to amp things up a little bit, to amplify things a little bit, and it needed as something which is beyond the faculty. And so that's where this idea for the CoE came about, because it's meant to be a platform to bring the industry together, to make it easier for industry to come on board and to introduce more immersive, more hands-on learning, more project-based learning to students as well as the community. And it's really great to be able to see that despite the challenges we've seen with COVID, the achievements of the center already. Yeah? So I've been told that it has won numerous research grants, right, and has undertaken research projects, I think related to some very interesting areas like BDI in AI, in crop disease detection, building inspection, commercial decision making, and portfolio risk analysis, and so on and so forth. So I think these are all very exciting developments. Also told that there were some international conferences already that you've launched, and I've been actively following your social media, and I've seen that a lot of webinars are being held, not just for students at TAUC, but also other universities, including other premier digital tech institutions. So I really like to commend you for taking this leadership role and a very collaborative approach in bringing the multiple parties together. Then I think, of course, moving forward, it was meant to be tripartite, but hopefully it can become a quadruple helix in the sense that it can also impact community. We're already starting to see that. We'd love to see more of that, of how research and commercialization can be done in this center to benefit the community around, and to solve some of the issues that we're facing today in our local communities. There are many of these such issues, of course. We've seen in the country going through a very hard time these last few weeks, where a lot of our communities have gone through floods and so on and so forth. Disease, of course, is always still there. COVID is something that is refusing to go away, right? And so we'd love to see more of such research and data insights coming out from this center, and to get more of industry and community involved. I also think, that this is a good benchmark because of the way it has opened up its doors, not just to its immediate faculty and students, but also through your micro-credentials and so on, opening up, to more people. So, and we'd like to see more of that happening in the other premier digital tech institutions. And if it's okay with you, we'd like to bring more of these premier digital tech institutions to come and visit, to learn, to exchange ideas as well. So those are things that we hope we can do more of moving forward. And then, of course, when I heard about the Hero Esports Arena, I think this is really exciting. It's exciting for us at MDEC as well, because yes, BDA and AI is the more deep tech, the hardcore tech, which is all very important, and it gives a very strong foundation to a lot of applications that we can build. But esports is something which is exciting, it's something that is new age, and also with COVID, of course, with more people spending time at home, the demand for e-content is skyrocketing, I'm sure many of us have seen this with our own bandwidth usage, not just, in the office, but also at home, right? So similarly with esports, it's a very critical part of this digital content creation. Yeah, so we've actually seen market research which says the global esports audience will grow to 474 million, expected to have grown by last year, and revenues from competitive gaming is set to be slightly less than 1.1 billion USD. So times 4, that's 4.4 at least billion ringgit by end of last year. It was meant to be. We haven't seen the latest data. And so if you think about it, of course, year-on-year growth has been really high, 8.7%. So I think esports is definitely something we think of, not just from the term of not just in terms of playing esports, but there's like a whole value chain around jobs, surrounding the esports ecosystem, from developers to sportscasters to all kinds, right? It's a whole new sub-sector within the game industry, and so really excited to see what comes out of this esports arena here. So at MDEC, we've been playing a very big role in esports. I'm not sure if any of my colleagues are here today. Ekwi is over there, yes. And so Ekwi and team have been playing a very big role in esports. So just to share some of the things we've done over the years, is we have a Malaysia Digital Creativity Festival. This is an annual festival that we do, and it typically gathers more than 10,000 gamers who play more than 10 games, and one of which is actually our very own Malaysian game called not Agent Ali, but anyone knows? Any gamers in the room? Yes. You know the name of the local Malaysian game in MyDCF? That Agent Arena, actually. Agent Arena, yeah. So it's the second highest concurrent view games tournament during this month-long festival. So that's one of our big festivals we do. I'm sure TIUC students were part of it, and we'd love to see how else we can collaborate on this one. We also did last year, and hopefully we'll continue this year, is with our mother Ministry of Communications. We have this Prisma 2.0 streaming program where we taught more than 500 Malaysians on how to become game streamers, right? And so through this way, of course, it also provides them with additional income opportunities, because you can stream games like PewDiePie, and I'm saying it wrong, but my kids will laugh at me because it's PewDiePie, right? So PewDiePie and the other gamers out there guys who stream games. And so we've done that, and hopefully this group will start to build a foundation for more streamers from Malaysia, right? The other thing we've done is also level up KL Junior Shoutcasting Challenge, and there we've trained more than 200 participants, and the winner of that is going to actually be co-shoutcasting with a professional shoutcaster at professional league games, right? So this is really exciting. Again, it is taking esports beyond just playing it to the other careers that support this industry. And so with that, really, again, from the game development and animation side of MDEC, as well as the rest of the MDEC team, we're really excited to look at, as what Prof mentioned, it's probably one of the first in a university, and we are really excited to see what is going to come out of it, right? And we are always ready to be working together. And so one of the things we do in this respect is to help to see how we can strengthen the engagement between the talent suppliers, the colleges and universities, with the international esports game publishers as well. And so we'd love to also explore with your team to see how we can do more of this with TIUC. So with that, I think I've come to the end of my speech, and I really am looking forward to see how we can bring both not just esports but the CoE that we've already built to even greater heights. And with that, again, I wish you all the well. And thank you very much for inviting MDEC to share this very auspicious moment with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sumitra, for the speech and insights. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have been waiting for has arrived. I am pleased to welcome Dr. Sumitra Nair to the stage once again, accompanied by Professor Engineer Dr. Lee Zerwei, to sign on a plaque to officially launch CoE.
Great honor, we would like to thank Dr. Sumitra with a token of appreciation presented by Professor Engineer Dr. Lee Zerwei on behalf of Tunku Abdul Rahman University College.
We would also like to invite our distinguished guests from the front row to join in for a photo session on stage.
Thank you, Dr. Sumitra, Professor Engineer Dr. Lee, and the distinguished guests. You all may return to your seat.
Yes, now it's time for us to take some group photos. Everyone, kindly remain at your respective places.
Before we start our group photo session, we would like you to know that there are two photographers, one from the stage and another one from first floor. So let's start the group photo session by looking at the camera on the stage and say cheese on the count of 3, 2, 1. And there's another shot to be captured by our photographer from first floor. Everybody please look up at the camera on the first floor, thumbs up and say Ta You See. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much.
Alright, I'm sure the photos will turn out great. Thank you so much everyone for being with us today to witness the launching of CoE and Hero Esports Arena. All guests may now visit the CoE for a briefing and project demo and Hero Esports Arena. Please be informed that all guests are invited for lunch at the foyer outside the auditorium in Tun Tan Siew Sin building at 12 p.m. Once again, thank you very much for your presence here today. You all may follow Dr. Wang's guide for the visit to CoE. Have a pleasant day.